You asked for it, so you got it. Episode 3 of Wind River Trout Fishing. Stay tuned for a lot more fish, beautiful scenery, and the saga continues with episode 3. I don't know what time of the morning it is, but I know it's Tuesday. I know it's Halloween. You don't need to watch a horror movie. All you gotta do is stay out here at night by yourself. It's pretty crazy. A lot of animals, a lot of bumps in the night. So I took my bath this morning, which out in the wilderness, when you have no running water other than what's out there, you use baby wipes. It's what I call the nut and butt. Taught down by generations of nut and butters. It's when you wash the essentials and your face and arms and armpits and feet. And even though I'm by myself, there's no sense in stinking. So, look, it's still cold. But I'm going to go down there, out yonder. That's where I've caught 2, right there, right off the cabin. And then later when it warms up, I'll go down there to the rocks and see what I can come up with. So I've got t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, and my Avail sweatshirt. And I'm just gonna wear jeans, like I always do when I'm up here on the shore, close to the cabin. Got my GoPro ready to go. It's been acting a little finicky, but I think I got her working again and figured out. Last night I wouldn't take a charge, and I finally got it. And good dinner last night. I'll see what I come up with breakfast, but need to go out and earn my keep. Now I've got my limit, so what that means is I'm going to go joy fishing. Whatever I catch, I don't have to clean. I'm not going to swap them out. The only way I'll change things is if I decide to eat some of what I have, then I can legally get some more. But I'm going to get started here. And GoPro and the body cam, both, which you can see right here. And the GoPro. We're going to take it from here. Okay, I feel pretty good about this cast. Oop, I think I'm hitting rocks there. This is exactly where I caught my other 2 fish. One on the first throw and Monday on the 5th throw. I think I'm on number 4 right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, I got some moss on that one. I can feel when I bump the bottom. And that's why, ironically, using a number 3 lure seems to be the ticket. We've always used 4s. But this 3 is just small enough to keep them entertained and small enough to not scare them away, I guess. So that's the 5th cast. I'm not picking them up yet, and I'm sure not disappointed after the way it's turned out on this trip. This reminds me of the first time, I think it was, that me and my brother FX were here before we really knew what we were getting into at this location. The fish were just incredible, the amounts that we were catching, including walleye, which really surprised me. A couple more here and I'll shut her off until we have some action. It's pretty chilly down here. Where we're blessed here is we don't have a wind. If you had a wind, it'd be pretty miserable. I'm just pulling up through these rapids right down here. And I'm wearing jeans. I'm not even in the water. Like I've done 2 out of 3 times I caught the last fish. Which has never happened. Never done that on all the trips I've been here. Oh, more moss. Alright, we'll check in with you. So I was trying to figure out why this line seems like something's caught up or tangled up or something. Look at the tip. I just knocked some off. But look at the tip of this pole. That's ice. Ice is building up around the rings and not letting the line go out. A little bit on this one. See that? Look at that. So the eyelets are freezing up. I think that means, oh, this got a lot. I think that means it's a little cold. See that? So I have to keep knocking the ice out. And then it kind of frees the line too, and it sticks on the line. Just a little cold. I know someone's going to say, well, how cold is it? Why don't you know? Well, there's no internet. There's no Wi-Fi. Nothing works out here for media. And that's okay. It's nice being away from all that crap. Now, what I do for entertainment, because I can't fish 24/7, even though I wish I could, is I bring a small TV and I bring old movies. Like last night I watched Open Range with Kevin Costner. And I got engaged to my lovely wife in Kevin Costner's restaurant in Deadwood many years ago. And I love his movies. Robert Duvall was in it. And it's really good. I don't know how I've never seen it, but I had the movie, but I brought it with me. Tonight, looking around me today, tonight might end up being an Old Yeller night. I never got to see it. I got it to watch with my kids, and they watched it with someone else. So, I might watch that tonight. Do another reel up with you here. I don't have a lot of clothes on for as cold as it is because I don't plan on being out that long. Last 2 mornings I've already had my catch. And this morning, not yet. But the ice is catching me. I'll do one more with you. I've seen one human out here since I've been here since Sunday. One. And it was about a half mile down the river on the opposite side. Which means they had to come in across the dam and come back the back roads, which was pretty harsh back there. And I'll probably go back there and take a hike and show you what that looks like. Some of the railroad tunnels that come through the mountains at the railroad track right in front of me up there that you can see actually comes through. Alright, a few more casts here and we'll check back in. Couldn't help myself but to come over here a little further and pull up this rapid right here, with these ripples right where it meets that smoother water on the right. So I'm just pulling along top. It's a real intrusive color. It's gold, and this water shows up big time. So if you're a fish, you either want it or you don't. bites. Got to keep it away from the sagebrush here. Alright, let's try a couple more. It's like an art palette from Bob Ross, the artist. You interpret it the way you see it. Boy, we ought to pick one up in here. This looks mighty fine. Big, deep drop off. I can tell right below. Get a big old pig dog fish in here. It's working good. I'm just going to let the tape roll. Try a couple of different avenues of approach. You kind of get in trouble when you go straight out right here at 12 o'clock and try to bring it back. Shooting across rocks. But I'm just trying to cover enough area to see if we find a trout in here somewhere. The bait's just breaking water a little bit. Trying to gain some attention. Gotta get off. And an uncle always say if they have moss on it, the fish will know it ain't real. That's a pretty smart fish, but you might as well try it. Can't hurt you. Another fine cast right there. We don't get one out of this one. I think I'll walk up and get some coffee. Start the breakfast routine. A lot of beautiful scenery. I may not have got a fish this morning, but I got my limit of scenery. All right, head on back. So I made it back up from the river. No fish this morning. That was attempt number 1. First time I didn't get fish on a run. And some coffee here. Still below freezing or so, as you can see. And the wind is picking up. So I came up off the river. Doesn't mean it's not beautiful outside. So the plan is some coffee and warm up a little bit. Thinking it might be a bacon morning. We'll see how that turns out. You'll be along for the session of cooking. Better your culinary skills. Bye for now. So he's back in there. You can see him. He's down in there looking for something to eat. Wish I could zoom in on him, but here we go. I'm shooting through the glass, so it's not totally clear. So he's sorting through the paper stuff I was going to start the next fire with to get down to the leftover food I had from last night. It's really a pretty bird. He knows I'm here. But now he knows there's food there, so he's like, get that trash out of here, man. I want the leftover potato and onions. He's getting his breakfast. I'll open the door and see what he does. Nope, he took off. Well, there you got to see him. Maybe we'll get him closer next time. There's a couple of little me and Angie ducks. If you can see them. I'm zoomed in pretty hard. Right in the middle of the screen. Two little guys. Mama and Papa. Just floating down the river. Today's duck float day. Pretty far away. He keeps coming back to see me. See if he goes back down. He's just dying to get to that picnic. From the picnic table over to the grill. He'll get there. He's hungry. Gonna start picking trash out of there again. Pretty soon it ain't gonna be cool. It's gonna be, hey, I gotta pick more stuff up again. Stop it. He's going for the green onions I just cut. You may not like that. All right, I gotta start cooking. But hey, you got to see him. All right, so it's time to late lunch, late breakfast, whatever it is. And didn't catch fish this morning before breakfast. So now I come back and we'll make up a little something. And here I got some butter and some green onions all cut up with some lemon pepper. Haven't started that yet. I'm gonna mix eggs on top of that, swirl it all around. This I just started. Jimmy Dean's hot sausage. Can you hear that sizzling? So I get the sausage going first, and then once that's pretty well done, my eggs won't take long. So I'll go from sausage and concentrate on eggs, and I'll show you what we end up with here in just a little bit. All right, so sausage is coming along real nice. Jimmy Dean's hot sausage. So I took my onions and butter, and I don't want them too, put it in the sunlight, there's a little sun coming through the top part. So I don't want them too mushy, so I want a little crispness in the eggs. Next we'll put in all the eggs and get it all going. So stay with me and I'll show you the after result. Breakfast is served. I've got green onions, 4 eggs, and butter, topped with pepper cheese, shredded pepper cheese. And I've got Jimmy Dean's hot sausage. Wash it down with some Powerade. Time for a late breakfast. And then I'll probably go without waiters down to the rocks far east and see if we can pick up some trout there. So, time to eat. So this raft with a guide and one guy fishing came all the way from up there. This is right below the cabin where I'm standing. Came around that bend all the way down here. I saw him catch a fish right over in here. So I ran and got my phone. And now he's over here. See if it catches another one. I started a fire, that's what you hear cracking. It's still chilly out, so I keep going in and out of the cabin just to warm up and stand out here by the fire when I'm out here. So he's fly fishing. This is the second and third person I've seen since I've been out here since Sunday. Today's Tuesday. I'd like to see him hook one up so we can watch it. We'll just stick with him here. I know he's got one, I saw it. He's going over to the shoulder of the river next to the shore and bringing it to him. Now coming up on this bend where it narrows out to the right over here, right about in there, it's a nice little area where the whitewater starts picking back up. And usually over in there, when I'm having waders on, I go out there. And it's a nice little place for trout to hang out. Here to his right, that's where, if he's going to pick one up, that'd be a good place to do it. They hang out back in that pocket, trying to see any fish floating past them as they come to the fast water. Right in there. I have this on super zoom. He's really pretty far away, but I'm standing on the front part of the cabin. Right in there. He ought to pick one up there. Covering a lot of ground. I'm moving with him, so it may not look like he's going very fast, but he's covering a lot of ground. We'll say goodbye to our fly fisherman. Let's see him catch something here shortly. We'll check back in. Yeah, I don't even have my net on me, my leader, because I can't keep any. No waders, because I'm not getting in the water. One more. I'll go down to the deep water. Ow. Good one. Let's pull one out of here, MJ. Oh, there's one right there. You get to watch it with me, folks. Oh, he's a nice one. Yeah, he's a nice one. Come to daddy. Oh boy, he ain't happy. This might be the biggest one yet. Oh, and I think I'm gonna have to turn him back. Oh, gears are grinding a little bit. He's coming. Oh, he don't want to come, but he's coming. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it looks like a rainbow. He don't look too big. Boy, he's a fighter though. Nice. Yeah, nice pretty bow. Nice pretty bow. Nice one. Let's not get him all weeded up this time. Look at that. Pretty fish. Pretty fish. Pretty fish right there. Nice bow. Alright. There you go, son. There he goes. Scurries right off. Nice fish. Wind River, you're not disappointing. That's for sure. Well, I just lost one here. Couldn't tell how big it is. I had him. He was only about 10 yards away. And I tried to get my body cam going, and I didn't keep it tight enough, and he got away. So I'm going to try it again. That if he'd come and hit that a second time, after you just got a mouth bite. Try it a few times here with you. Get it real pretty quick here because it's coming at you downstream. And you hit rocks if you don't. The problem going that fast is if the trout are not that active, they don't want to spend that kind of energy running that fast. But if you don't, you're going to catch a rock. I've not lost a bait yet, so. Yeah, I had one trailing me. On the very next cast, he hit it, which surprised me. Then I lost him, but he's still in there. He might be mad enough. GoPro, start recording. Yo. Got another one. He just jumped in the air. Oh, oh, oh. Another big rainbow. Wow. Come on up here, son. Oh, that's a big one. That's the biggest one yet. That's a big one. How's that? Big old bow. Yes, sir. Looky there. Nice fish. All right. Let's get you in here, son. Now don't do like your other friend. There you go. Whew. Had to be a 21 incher. That's big. All right, I'm coming back. Can't believe I lost 2 fish. One because I was trying to turn on my body cam, and the other one, it just got too short or something. A bit right at the end. Just lost 2. I'm just coming back from the cabin because I finally lost my first bait, trying to catch one of those 2 fish that I lost. So I moved it up to a number 4 so I can get further across the river because it's heavier and I can cast it further. But I'm gonna play with the devil here because this is where I lost those 2. And I got a number 4, which is heavier. So it could be tough. A couple more here and I'll quit being stubborn and see if I can pick him up here. I'm gonna run real dark quick here. Sun goes down around these mountains and it's darker here than it would up on the flatland. But I'm in a big bowl up here. One more. I'll go for across the river. Hopefully I don't lose it. I might just have to go too fast with this number 4 to be effective if they're not super active. I think we'll stop there. One more. That's usually when you catch it, right? When you say that. See if we can pick them up here. Nope. Ain't gonna work right here. Alright, we'll go across the river. Yeah, I got a bunch of moss. We'll get out of there. I know he's in there. Still got 2 days to catch him. I'll find him. There's a nice bow here. Got to tighten the bail a little bit. Nice fish. Whoa. Come on, baby. Oh, he comes running at me. Whew. Nice fish. Let's get him in here. Oh boy, he's big. Whew. And the bait just came out. There he is. Number 5. Big bow. Big bow. GoPro start recording. Got another one. Same place. Oh. Yo. Jeez, oh Pete. That's big. Big boys come out at night. See if we can get him up here. Oh yeah. Another big bow. How's that one? Yeah, another big fatty. Just got off. Once again, messing with the GoPro. Daggone it. Alright. I was going to go call Angie quick. But it's only like 6:10. So I still got a little time. I'll come back to my morning hole where I caught the one this morning with a number 3. Now I got a number 4. A little heavier. See what happens. Take it with me on this. Bad cast. Snag something right away. I'm going to have to move this pretty quick. This number 4 is hitting the bottom. Yep, picked up moss right away. So, as I clear this moss off, number 4 might be too much here. Well, it's hard putting back 21 inches. But that's why I have rules. Let's try that one. That's a little better. Pretty nice. Keep her up on top best I can. See if we can pull one out of here. And then we'll call it a night. Gonna watch Old Yeller tonight after I call Angie and the kids. Miss my family. I love you guys. Lost a nice one. I've lost 3 today. 2 of them because I was messing with the body cam, trying to get it to come on. Doggone it. Well, that's why they call it fishing. Not catching. All right. Couple more casts and that's it. Got a little rat's nest in my spool there. I could feel it wasn't casting right. I can't even tell where the line is anymore, which is kind of dangerous. That's a matter of getting hooked up on a rock or moss somewhere. Let's see if I can fist the spool real quick. Looks like I got her cleared. One more after this one. Got some nice pictures of those last 2 or 3 I caught. Here we go, last one. Big fat cast, down as far as I can get it. Feels like it's spinning good. Is it enough? Is there a trout there? It's breaking the water. I don't think it's spinning right anymore. Doggone little squirrels running around. Freak you out this time of night when you become part of the food chain. And that's gonna do her. It's been fun. Well, to recap today, I caught 4 would be over 16 inches, between 19 to 21 inches apiece. Since I've already got my limit, can't keep any of them. Sure is hard to let some of those go, but yeah, fishing's unbelievable. And you know, between the tripod over here, the little tripod here, and the GoPro and the body cam, got it all covered. I'm charging and recharging stuff all the time. Probably gonna die of cancer with all this electromagnetic stuff going on here. So tonight, I'm not gonna make a dinner. I'm just really not that hungry. And yeah, I could go through all the rigmarole of making it and filming it. But you know what? Tonight seems like a pepper jack and cheese night, along with some jalapeno stuffed olives, along with some garlic stuffed olives, wheat thins, tomato and basil, an RC, and for tonight's entertainment is Old Yeller. That's what's happening tonight. So, I'll begin with the movie and talk to my family. I have to go about 5 miles south towards Shoshone just to get a signal, and talk to my brother, FX, and sure miss him on this trip, but not everyone can always get off and make things work schedule-wise, so it's just kind of the way it is. Just happy to be here, and caught 7 fish so far. I've kept 3. I lost 2 today just by trying to get the GoPro to work and or the Vitacam to start. But hey, already got the limit within the first hour, total time hour of fishing. And not to be greedy, I kept them. And now it's just for pleasure. So not a lot of pressure to try to catch a limit. That was gone long ago. All right, it's movie time. Old Yeller and pepper jack cheese. We'll talk to you later. Well, I hope you liked episode 3 of Wind River Trout Fishing. Hey, look forward to another video coming here in the next week or two. In that video, we're going to have a lot more trout, a lot of scenery to look at. I want you to know, too, that you can always email me at orinocoridgeoutdoors@gmail.com if you have any questions, any comments, or any other type of videos you'd like to see. We have a lot more coming, from trout fishing to catching shark and even giant Goliath grouper in the ocean. So stay tuned for Orinoco Ridge Outdoors. We hope you enjoyed this session. Stay tuned for the next one.